Hi, we're in front of 210 Park Avenue in Long Beach by Magnolia Boulevard. Why am I here? Because this is the office of a Dr. Benjamin U, orthopedic surgeon. I don't know Dr. Benjamin U, but I'm also here because of the Parsha. Because the Parsha does talk about the birth of Benjamin, of Binyamin. And when Binyamin is born, there's a debate between Rachel and Yaakov as to what his name should be. Rachel, who literally gives her life to birth Binyamin, calls him Ben Oni, sounds like the son of my suffering. But when it comes to Yaakov decides he should be called Binyamin, which means something different, something seemingly more positive. Rachel was dying, and in her dying breaths, she wanted Binyamin apparently to be remembered as the suffering that she gave to bring this child to the world, this 12th of the tribes, this 12th of the Shiftei Kav, the holy tribes of Israel. But Yaakov, I think, felt that something less macabre, less tragic, less depressing should be this child's name going forward. It's interesting that later on in the Torah, when Yaakov meets Binyamin, and Binyamin doesn't know that it's his brother, he thinks it's the viceroy of Egypt, Tzafnat Paneach. But Yosef encounters, and Binyamin has these 10 sons. And each one of the 10 sons, Rashi tells us, the Talmud tells us, is named because he lost his big brother Yosef. And every one of the names has to do with the loss of Yosef throughout, on various levels. And it seems almost, I was thinking, that Binyamin put his finger on the scale of this debate between Yaakov and Rachel. And he said, you know what? Maybe my children should be named for events that aren't so happy. But nonetheless, they're important and significant. And in the end, the good news is that Binyamin and Yosef were brought together again, and they had the reunion in a happy time, and that, of course, led to positive things. Binyamin was very passive. He doesn't really do anything in the Torah explicitly, and that's why the Mizbeach and the altar is on the property of Binyamin, one of the Shvatim, which borders Jerusalem. Binyamin and Yehuda is that border is where the Beis HaMikdash is built. So we remember Rachel Imenu, who gave her life for the birth of Binyamin, and Binyamin, we hope, will be a return to the altar and return to that space of Yerushalayim named for Binyamin, and maybe we can remember that Binyamin told us that we can give names and we can remember sad things, even though they're not so positive, but they're significant. Have a beautiful, beautiful Shabbos, counting down the days to Hanukkah.